Paulo is the industrial and financial capital of South America and attracts migrants from all over the world. Most of the city's mosques are in the Brás neighborhood, near the city center. Iyad Abu Harbi runs a shawarma restaurant there, as he fasts during Ramadan.
Muito bem-vindo.
Iyad arrived in Brazil 3 years ago as a refugee from Syria. He says fasting helps remind him of those less fortunate.
Tudo é o ser humano.
Everyone is human and we remember them during this time. When we fast, we remember the homeless, people in Syria, in the Middle East, in Brazil. It's a great thing to do for God.
E quando que a gente está no jejum, a gente...
Muslims first arrived in Brazil from Africa during the transatlantic slave trade. A second wave of Lebanese and Syrian migrants came after. Today, less than 1% of Brazil's more than 200 million people are practicing Muslims, but the number is growing. Since the beginning of the war in Syria, Brazil has issued thousands of humanitarian visas to Syrians fleeing the war. Brazil's Muslim population has increased in recent years, with the arrival of thousands of migrants from Syria, the Middle East and Africa. And with most of them settling in Sao Paulo, this year's Ramadan celebrations will be one of the most celebrated in the city's history. A short walk from Iyad's restaurant is the Brás Mosque, one of the oldest in Sao Paulo, founded by Lebanese migrants. With the evening call to prayer, Muslims gather at the mosque after breaking their fast. Imam Saeed Bilal says that with Islam being such a minority religion in Brazil, there are obvious challenges during fasting and Ramadan, but that overall, Brazil respects Islam.
Brazilian people understand differences in cultures, and the Brazilian Muslim here gets every right he deserves, just like any other person in Brazil.
The sunset finally puts the brakes on a long day's work at the restaurant, and Iyad breaks fast with fellow workers and friends. In a place far from home, but now close to his heart. Sam Cowie, TRT World, Sao Paulo.